Right guys, you will have seen this desk probably like 1,000 times in my videos. I don't think I've done 1,000 videos, but oh well. But anyway, as you can see, it's pretty dull, and I'm going to start doing videos under the desk. So for that, I'm going to need some lighting. Now, it's simple. So a year ago, back when I was doing collabs with Rod on this channel, on StreamYard and phone calls, Discord and all that, I made these. I'll put these here, which these are basically LED strips in a diffuser. I made these last year, so I'm gonna plug them in so you can see them in action. And as you can see, a year later, they still work. So I'm gonna put them under the desk. So I'm not going to need many things in this video because these strips already have switches on them. So I'm just going to need the strips and some double-sided tape. So these can be used on a battery pack like a USB power bank, but I'm going to be plugging them into my extension lead, which is here, and then turning them on. So the first thing we need to do, step one, is check that we have light in the room so that we can do this project. Excuse the fireworks in the background. Right, we have light in the room. So first things first, I am going to start by adding tape to the batten. So I'm going to start at the very end. So let me just find the end. Now I need to go get some scissors. So now what I'm going to do is get the end of the batten and just carefully snip the tape off. So my original plan was to trim off the sides, but I made a really untidy job of that. But I have trimmed a bit off so I had excess to put on the switch. So batten number 1 will be installed on the front of the desk. Right, now I'm hoping this views the thing, because this is going to be showing the installation now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the back of the desk and feed it through, making sure to plug it into the USB port first. So let's plug it into the USB, not switching it on as of yet. Alright, that's gone through a wire, so let me get it out of there. That's gone through another wire, so let me just feed it out of there. In fact, the whole thing's pretty much gone through wires, so I've made a pretty bad job of this. Right, let me just see where it's gone wrong. That should be an easy fix. Oh, I know what's gone wrong. The thingy's stuck to that, so let me fix the switch. So what I'll do is I'll stick the switch on here, and now I'm going to peel the backing off here. So if I peel the backing off, Then I'll tidy up once both are installed. So this one I've decided is actually going to go on the back of the desk. Then I'll tidy cable in a sec. I just need to get it as straight as I can. So this one's going to go here. And it doesn't matter if it's not 100% straight, as long as it's stuck on there, and then that bit of cable in there, that's the only problem. I'll sort the cabling out once I've done that. Right, that's batten 1 installed. Well, one womp. I've only got a small amount of tape left, so right, here's the plan. So for the tape, we've got one bit here and another bit there. Hopefully that should be enough to stick it up. So I'm going to repeat the same steps as I just did, feeding the wires through. This time I need to be a little bit more careful though about how I'm feeding it. Right. Right, that's through. Right, let me plug it into USB again. Then I'm gonna do the same thing again. So I'll just stick it here. And I'll take the adhesive strip off. Well, double-sided tape or whatever. So this one's gonna go about here. Now I'll just do a bit of wire tidying and then we'll be back for the finished product. Right, so I've done some cable tucking and I've got to do a bit more. Hold on, I'll do that actually now. Okay, second and last attempt. As you can see, it is a lot tidier now. Both lights are installed. I was debating whether or not to put them in the middle, but then seeing how stuck they are, yeah, I'm not going to try that. So, over here to the power socket, let's give them power. I'd accidentally turned them off at the switch on the thing, so let's try again. We should hopefully have power going to them now. Let's have a look. Here we go. We have power. As you can see, strip number 1, strip number 2. By the way, in strip number 1, give me a sec. In strip number 1, that is not a dead LED. That's just the, yeah, it's just that piece getting in the way. That one's not too bad, but let's try them in the switch. So this back one should control that one, which it does. And this one should control this one. So there we go, both are working. And I'm just going to try them at the switch to make sure they both go off. Yep. As you can see, they are both 100% working. So, here's the real test. Let's turn off the mains light coming into the room. Wow. I'm not just saying that, but that is very bright for under the desk, so I can record videos in the dark if I wanted to now. Because, let me turn them both off. It's pitch black now, can't see anything. Let's turn them on. Good thing is as well, because it's USB, like I say, if the power goes out, I can use them to yeah, if the power goes out, I can use them as a backup. So yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. Thanks for watching.